You ready?
All good.
TeachMeGrappling. Are you guys ready? No, you just got tricked. I'm not going to be showing you the greatest grappling move of all time. I just clickbaited you. Now, why did I do that? Guys, listen, I've been watching a lot of videos out there, and I've also been noticing that, to be honest, a lot of people have been not watching my channel as much as they used to. And I realized that every single video I put out, I've got to make sure that the title is going to attract you. I've got to make sure that the thumbnail looks good, that people are going to click on this video. So I've got to say that here's the coolest new move so that you'll click on it. Or watch this. This is like devastating. If I use words like that, people click on the videos a lot more. When really, what most of you guys need are just simple, basic moves. Even that is sometimes clickbait. The simplest move makes you want to click. Guys, stop always looking for the easy way or the cool thing or the new thing. If I put new on it, you're going to want to click on it. Guys, really, you just need basic stuff. This is not what, I'm not going to show you the greatest grappling move of all time. So if that's what you were looking for, move on. But what I am going to show you is something you really, really need. And it's really easy to learn and it's very basic. So check this out. All right, Dylan. This comes mostly from wrestling, but jiu-jitsu, self-defense minded people need to learn this as well. It's a little counterintuitive to what you would normally learn in jiu-jitsu, and I'll address it. So check it out. I've got my opponent here. He went for a takedown and I sprawled. So we're like this. I'm starting to sprawl and you notice his back angle looks good. So what I want to do is I want to take away the back angle. I want to bury his head by pushing his head down. And then my right hand that's right here, I'm going to bring it on this side of his body, okay? And I'm going to pull up on his chest. This gets an imposing force. If I was to grab onto his belt, I could pull on this and lift this up. This would increase my pressure, but I'm not going to give Dylan a wedgie. I'm going to reach under, and if you want to see my hand, it's just flat right here on his chest, his stomach, his solar plexus area. I'm going to pull up and I'm going to push down to break his position. Once I do that successfully, and I've got a little angle right here, I'm pushing down and down and away on his head. His head is going to be lifting up and driving into me in hopes that he can, I'll let you do it, go ahead. Just kind of knee slide into a double leg right there. Just kind of head up, and then get to your double leg. And he wants to take me down, okay? So you're gonna see this in the MMA fights, wrestling matches, jiu-jitsu matches, any type of grappling, you're gonna see it. So what I'm gonna do here, as I'm applying this force and I'm getting into this position, as he drives his head towards me, I want you to come around over here and check this out. I'm gonna let his head go, and he's gonna run right into the crossface. Look at the technique. If his head's attached to me, that's good for him. So I push his head down, and then he drives it towards me. Sorry about that, Dylan. Okay. So what I did is I pushed it, and then he almost headbutts the inside of my radius. It's more him hitting my arm than my arm hitting him. I'm not cocking my arm back and punching him. And by the way, that wouldn't work anyway. If I cock back, he's gonna bring his head into me. And by the time I do this, a tough guy will eat the crossface and drive right through you. You know, sure, sometimes that will beat some people that are not used to impact, but if he's a tough guy, he's gonna eat the crossface like in the sport of wrestling. So what I do is I'm pushing, and then I drop it right there. As he drives his head into me, he runs into it. Next, I don't just use the pressure here. I use the radial bone to lift his nose up and across, and I grip his tricep muscle. Once I grip the tricep muscle, his head is connected to his shoulder right here, and when he tries to drive into me again, he realizes the resistance, and it's very easy for me to do this. With my right hand, do not reach over like this. Although in jiu-jitsu, a lot of times you will, because you'll look for a seat belt. This can be good. For a lot of good jiu-jitsu guys, they might take the back from here. But remember, in a good battle, if he's strong with the horn, he's got my leg, this could be chaotic. In a street fight, it could get real chaotic. You could end up like Ben Askren and Robbie Lawler when he got picked up and bombed. If Dylan were to drop his right arm right now and roll, I could hit my head, and sure, I could roll with it, And we train on mats, so maybe I don't get hurt. But man, if you guys were out on the concrete, that wouldn't be good. Even though when you land right here, maybe you can get to the choke and take the guys back. I'm trying to teach you guys some simple grappling basics. Think about you're out on the street. You don't want that. You want to stabilize the position. This guy's driving enemy to take me down. He could even be up on his feet. See that? I'm pushing his head down. Boom, I drop into the crossface. Okay? I don't go like this and try to get here. What if he lifts me? Or even if I come here, what am I going to do now with my seatbelt? Jump on the guy's back? If I jump on his back and then he backsplashes, don't kill me. Yeah. I could get seriously injured. Okay? I can get knocked out if you guys are out on the street. So I'm teaching you more of a wrestling style, and I'm not trying to say wrestling's better than jiu-jitsu. I'm just saying this might be more useful to some of you. Other guys that are little monkeys, you want to jump on people's backs and you're great at it, go for it. But sometimes what suits your style. A lot of the bigger heavyweight guys, they don't want to do that. They want to use this stuff. So he shoots the takedown, he comes in, boom, I'm sprawling, pushing his head. See, I'm pulling up on the chest and burying his head's driving into me because he's a bull. Boom, he runs right in the crossface. I grip the triceps. Now watch the next technique because he doesn't want to just give up his back. He's still got a horn. Go ahead and walk around and then you'll see he still has the horn. We call this the horn. He's grabbing onto my leg pretty strong. He doesn't want to let go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to lean over him like I am right now. I'm going to sink my body backward and I'm going to go for his ankle. Either his thigh or his ankle, even better. Then as I walk to the side, his horn starts to get lost. And he'll probably grab your other leg. Okay, but he's still a tough guy. Now, I don't want to run this way and try to take him down because he has his leg up and he also has his right hand. See that? Even spread your hand as best you can. See like that? Yeah. So I can't horse him over. I can't run him over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll that crossface. Look at the crossface. I kind of like drive it towards his face and I pull his arm out. Then I'm going to take him at a 45-degree angle towards this direction so that this foot can't do its job. I drive his head down, lifting his ankle, dropping him over towards his back, and then here's where you end up. That crossface grip on the tricep, you pull that arm up and you've got him in a nice pin. Now in the sport of wrestling, we pin from here. If you guys were in a fight, you would control the guy. Look at how I'm up on his arms. His elbows are out. He's in trouble right here. This is a great position where you guys can start stapling, looking for submissions, or striking and doing some damage. Okay. Guy goes for the shot, any kind of attack on my legs. See, boom, I'm kind of sprawling. This is on the other side. Look, I'm sprawling, I push his head. He doesn't want to stop. He's driving into me, even stand up. He drives into me. I run that crossface. You didn't grab me, so I'll go around you. See that? Stay on the legs. So if he stays on the legs, boom, I use that crossface. If his arm didn't grab my leg, it wouldn't matter. I would just arm drag him and come around. But if he stays on the double leg, see that crossface right there. This hand over here, I can't get his ankle. I'll get the back of his thigh. As I do that, the same principle applies. Circle to the side, and then I'm going to lift the back end as I pull him and I drive him at a 45-degree angle. I don't drive this way. I take him and I drive him towards more of his front, his upper body. And then once we land, I'm pulling up on the arm and I'm walking towards the head. Look at his elbows are out of position. Okay, and then you guys are doing damage here. Okay, simple move. The crossface. You guys can practice a lot of points on this. Even just being right here on my knees, look, practice this 100 times. Push the head, crossface. I'm doing it nice and soft. Push the head, crossface. Like a rubber band. I'm pushing it down, he wants it up. It slips off and I crossface. Slips off and I crossface. Slips off and I crossface. Not too low, it's too loose. Not too high. If it's too high, it doesn't have leverage. Like drive your head into me. Yeah, look at that. He's gonna run me over now. If you wanna be effective, you gotta trap his head like this. So when I push his head and I go crossface, I get a nice deep grip. Also, if his head is strong, he's looking into me, I lift his nose up and over, and now it's connected. It's kind of brutal. I know some people might take offense to it, but it's all grappling. once I take this grip, look, I always want to take that arm off, and then I want to come down and get that ankle. Once I can get that ankle, I'm going to take him at this angle, throwing that arm over, and I land right here in a nice controlled position. Simple stuff. So is it the greatest grappling technique of all time? Is it the greatest grappling move? No, but it's a really good grappling move. And you guys, I want you guys to think about that next time you guys are searching out on YouTube. Yes, we as YouTubers, we have to try to get you guys to click. That's like what our goal is every single time we create a title or a thumbnail. But I want you guys to know, like, sometimes I realize, what am I doing? I'm like, I've got to like show you guys some crazy barato plata to get you guys to watch. Or I got to show you a suplex, or I got to show, something crazy. Guys, this is the simple stuff sometimes that makes you better. So for all you guys out there that love the basics and the foundation, and you guys just want to get better, you guys need to watch videos like this and stop clicking on all the videos that just wow you with the title. Okay, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Teach Me Grappling. We have the members only. You guys can hop on board. $10 or more, purple belt level up. We do have some bonus content in there. Keep in mind, don't get confused. We do have a Patreon link where you can contribute to this channel, but that is not the YouTube membership. Okay, so the Patreon link is more of a donation-based link. If you want to donate towards this channel because we give you guys all this cool free stuff, thank you so much. For those that want to be a part of the membership and then maybe get a little bit of extra stuff inside of what we do in practice here at Peterson Grapplers, you guys can have access to that. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys more next time. I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff. I say that shit every time. Did you record that? Oh, shit.